Yo. How are we doing? I did a little celebrating last night. Well, sorta. I stayed up really late. Like, normally I go to bed, I don't know, 3, 4 in the morning. I stayed up till like... I think I got to bed at like 7. Just stayed up late. I know, there was, Boy, hold on. There we go. Alright, now I can see everyone. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be live either. I don't feel like doing anything today. I remember why I made the rule so long ago that the day after I get a record, I just, like, take off. My brain is doing nothing right now. It's like a monkey with cymbals, just... There's nothing going on here today. My video's on Uncharted. You might have the wrong streamer. What's the plan? I'm gonna rewatch my record, or parts of it. I don't know, I just want to show up. I told you, that's been my thing. I want to just show up with something to do. Well, even if I have nothing to do, I just want to show up. Can't I bask in the glory of what happened yesterday? I'll rewatch the run. And I'll probably do a daily run. Maybe end the stream with some multiplayer. Maybe. I mean, not really. I'm waiting for baseball season to start. Still got another month or so. Go watch the record. Don't watch 21st place. Go watch the record. It's crazy what they can do. I'll probably play some later. I did, yeah, the beginning wasn't good. Again, I want to go over it. Oh. He was doing the Abby one? House's capture. How did I do on that one? I don't remember. Oh, is that the one where I threw a pipe bomb and it hit the guy's foot? When they spawn in that house, it's the easiest one. But any other spawn is, like, ridiculously harder. No, I'm gonna keep up what I normally do, grounded. I'll keep it up for... I'll keep it up until the PC port for 2 comes out. The TV show will also be out, and we'll go on a part 2 grind. Not sure exactly what I'll do then, but... you know, we'll run that for a little while, whether I want to or not. Gotta take advantage of the increased temporary popularity. PC port comes out April 3rd. Episode 1 comes out 13th. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this category until then. It's my favorite category. Even if I don't get a record, it's always fun to run. Thank you, Sifo. Yeah, probably. I'll probably do episode reviews like I did with the first season. Maybe I'll reset more. Who knows? Maybe I'll reset more. Or not. I really can't say. It's 11 seconds. We have to be better. Yeah, I was looking over the run. I didn't make, like, any big mistake. But there must have been, like, 8 or 9 areas where I lost 3 or 4 seconds. It was that kind of run. Just giving a little more time for people to get here. So I'll watch back parts of my record, like mainly the encounters. And then we can do the daily run that opens up in an hour or so, hour and 20. Then we can play some multiplayer afterwards, if I feel like it. I'll probably feel like it. That's very chill. But yeah, I had even when I went offline, the high that I was feeling, it lasted offline. I just felt good. Just felt good. Yeah, I'm glad I got one. If the PC port came out and I didn't get one, that would have bleh. Wouldn't have liked that. But there were 2 new strategies that kind of, I don't know, pushed me over the edge a little bit. It was that new Henry strat that I had been working on that doesn't use ammo. And it was the modded weapon in sewers. And the modded weapon one isn't a huge change, but it was a welcome change. I like it. It's a lot less stressful. Yes, I did. I did delay and hesitate a little bit to avoid some big errors because I knew the lead that I had. I knew the lead that I had. See how much I'm plus and minus? I don't look at that. I look at best possible time. As well should many of you. Yeah, Henry might have been the best performed split of the run. Really was. And get one more ad break out of the way and then we'll start doing something. Yeah, it was nice. It really was. Because, you know, someday we'll stop getting records. I don't like to think about that, but someday we're gonna stop. Either trying, or I'm physically not gonna be able to do anymore. But yesterday was... It's like I won a championship in a sporting event. You know? That's what it felt like. Yesterday I won the World Series, man. Thanks, Kev. Yeah, it was nice. Yeah. And even a little bit offline, I sometimes think to myself, you know, like, I got so much support yesterday. Like, a lot. A lot of support yesterday on both Twitch and YouTube side of it. And it's like, so it's so cool that people think highly enough of the content and of me to, like, do that after the run was over yesterday. But even I sometimes think it's like, you know, it is just playing a video game fast. It's like, you know, I saw all the message, like, the moment I get through that door, everyone just pops off, he did it, he did it, the GOAT, he did it. I'm just like, that's cool. You know, it's like a big sporting event. Well, big. It's like a sporting event. You know, what are sports but people playing a game? I've always tried to compare it against that. We all love sports. I've always tried to compare speedrunning to sports. You know? What are professional sports but grown men playing a game? Professionally. Better than anyone else. What is speedrunning? People playing a game professionally. And then when that moment happens, it's so cool. So cool. I'm gonna be like skipping some of the down spots, like walking from point A to point B. I might just rewatch the performances. Go over it and stuff. But, yeah. I wouldn't be mad, but I know you can't. You can't. Oh yeah, no problem, Durham. I meant it. You know, you guys put in a lot of work while I was off running Remake and Part 2. I come back and it's like I got spoiled by new things to do and try. I never would have thought to use the modded weapon in sewers if it wasn't for Proxima mentioning something. And then, you know, that led to the Henry strat being found, which I am a big fan of, and, you know, just... Uranto's always posting stuff in the Discord, and the stuff he finds, I would never find, you know? No, nothing from Naughty Dog. All I got was my name in the Remake credits. That's all. I think I already made that joke. Hello, Danica. Oh, it's possible my mind goes blank. That's why when chat is acting up, I get a little annoyed. Because it does take every bit of my my brain to get a successful run like that. Daily run doesn't open for another hour, but yeah. They did spell it wrong. I love that story. When they put my name in the remake credits, at first they spelled my name wrong. Which, for as much crap as I talk, was totally deserved. Yeah. Yeah. How would it be deserved? All I do is talk shit. That's all I do. That's all I do. Why don't we watch bits and pieces of the run now? I'm not gonna be alive in 50 years. You shitting me? That's true. Me talking shit got Remake to be patched like crazy. You guys remember how, like, crappy Remake was at launch? Not PC, but, like, console. It was crappy. And then I just keep pointing things out. I know, he was. I just kept pointing things out over and over and over. And then it's like, he made a list of every single one. The shotgun fire rate, the... You couldn't sprint swing if a shotgun was in your hand. The spiraling on the sprint swing. Remember? Ah. Remember that? There was a camera glitch in sewers. Ah. God. The bow glitch. Remake was so busted at launch, all you had to do was aim the bow and the game broke. The Remake's in a much better place now. I'm sure the answer is yes, I just can't think of anything. Probably like the fake throws, you know, when Joel goes to throw a brick or bottle. And then he doesn't throw it. That needs a fix really badly. I don't know. Even today, there's still something just off with that game. Just off. Let me see, do I have a webcam right here? I don't have my name, but I don't have chat either. Let me see if I can take this and put it here. Hold on, let me do this now. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I think I'm blocking myself, so let me move myself over here. Yeah. Alright, I can't see chat, but I'll bring it up on my phone. I don't normally do stuff like this, but thank you, Chief. You know, I think this is better than just a day off. Remember, I want to... My new thing, like, this year and hopefully going forward, is if I'm capable of going live, I want to do it, you know? I just want to do it. If it's too loud, let me know, but, So how did we start out? What kind of intro did we have? I think I got a slow Tommy and that was it. Yep.
Keep looking at me.
Oh, they are, aren't they? You're not Tommy.
Over there. We're gonna get out of this.
Okay.
This way. Through the alley.
Okay, so it was a normal intro, and then... Yeah, there's nothing here. I didn't get a launch. Let's get to the first encounter. Patch, the AI is completely different. Nubby, thank you for a 16-month resub. This is all the same. What kind of sprint did I get here? Pretty good. Why don't we just get to the encounters?
Alright. Fuck this. I'll cover you. Get the angle on them.
Let's just get to the encounters. Perfect. I know this went wrong right here. It's actually more annoying in this game. I know this went wrong. Oh boy. And that was why. What the? What are you doing here? Well, sucks that I missed that shot. But watch this. Did you hear me say? Oh boy. Oh boy. What happens is when Tess goes over here, she's supposed to shiv this guy immediately, but she didn't. Oh boy. She shivs him at around the same time I headshot him. That's not normally how it is. That ends up affecting both ammo drops and what the enemies do. And you have no control over that. It's just something random the game decided to give me. And this guy's supposed to be over here. He used to be over here, like, when we did old strategies, but yeah, him being here was just weird. What the? What are you doing here? Well, why didn't she? Maybe, I'm gonna assume her pathfinding got messed up. I'm just gonna assume her pathfinding got messed up. Thankfully, I picked up. I guarantee you that was a side effect of Tess taking forever to shiv the guy. Yep. See, I know my stuff. Why was he there? That's not a thing. I love this area so much. I think that was the only mistake. Nice shot. Jesus Christ. Well, that was a nice recovery. What's really annoying with this part, after you get the headshot, you want to leap over this railing, but sometimes you do it in a sprint animation, and sometimes you do it in a jogging animation. He did that one in a jogging animation, and I think that has to do... You know how sometimes you do 3 infected, and you get no sprint whatsoever afterwards? That's kind of what happened right there. So he ends up leaping over the railing slower. That was a nice recovery. So, yeah, bad slums.
Yeah.
What about him? Yeah, there was no way. Okay, so this guy is supposed to be... We have the camera pointed down, so the camera is off of him so we don't get shot right away. But this guy is supposed to be hiding behind the crates. He was right there. If I tried to run around him, 100% I would have gotten grabbed. So I had no choice but to throw a punch. Which is slower. Not by much, but still slower. I had to do that. Really unlucky slums. I'm just noticing now. It was right there. Hey.
Get the fuck back!
You just want to talk, Robert?
Yucky slums. What about cargo? I think tunnel not working. That's usually the answer.
We need to get to that door.
Let go. Hold back down. Because I messed something up here. Crouch. Oh, God. Yeah, look at that. Look at this. Lock-on shows up. The moment it goes away because he's behind the thing, that's when I throw it. This pole right here ruins all of this shit. Like, again, look at the timing of, like, when he gets up here. He's running up the stairs, and then he stops right there. And it's just, the timing for everything was just ruined. So I had to go that way. This is so weird. Look at this again. The timing for all of that was so stupid. He's supposed to run all the way up the stairs, and then you throw the brick at him. Wow, this run sucks. There it is. Every world record in speedrunning history has that line in it 3 times. Not just from me, okay? Did I get the dumpster trick? Nope. Wow, this run did suck. Woo! We're gonna be green early, let me tell you. What about downtown? How'd we do? Alright, that was normal. That doesn't mean I like when people change. Downtown fight. Let's see. Yeah, it was. Oh, I think I had one of my fastest fights ever. Right from the swing to the throw. Yeah, one of my fastest ever. Then we keep going. What was the rest of the movement like? Let's see. Good.
Down you go.
You want to take it easy.
Clean. The ladder. That was the only thing that went badly. This went normally. I wanted that brick. Alright, so right here, when I hit triangle, this strategy is specific. When you go through the window, you have to go this way to approach the ladder. Otherwise, Ellie, when you gain control of Joel, will take cover, like, behind the wall here. And what can happen is she can push Tess behind the ladder. And then when you try climbing it, Tess will, like, clip through the ladder and prevent you from climbing it. So if you walk this way, Ellie will take cover, like, over here, preventing Tess from, like, ruining the ladder climb, and Ellie. But what else can happen is when you hit triangle on the ladder. What can happen is when you hit triangle on the ladder, Ellie can, like, glitch into the camera shot. And then you get this. I lost, like, 5 seconds here. I wanted that brick. Oh, see, she's all like glitched out, and we're like pushing her around. That's bad. So what ends up happening is she blocks me from walking forward because I want to block Tess from running up, from climbing up. Move. And then Ellie is just move out of my way, blocking me there. Brick. You can tell something doesn't look right here. It's Ellie. I wanted that brick. Oh shit! Look at her. She's not supposed to be there. That's bad. So then I can't move forward. Yep. To block Tess. And then Ellie wants to climb up next, but I'm like, no, fuck you. Move out of my way. God, that's really annoying. And then I messed up hopping down there. See that you need to angle yourself so that you're over here and then you fall off this way. But what happened was I was too far to the left and his head hit that. So we bounced this way instead. I love how the moment I said to Durham, like, and then that happened. I think the rest was good. Better, because I don't want Tess to climb up first. This is bad.
Shit, runners!
Well, that's it. I'm surprised I didn't get pushed or anything. Well, this run is really bad. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Then I started playing better. I think this was a normal museum. Oh, I hit left on my keyboard. Yeah, normal museum. This guy was by the door. There we go.
The girl.
That was weird.
Let go of me.
Normal occurrence. I think I got a gold in museum, so yeah, it was good. Did I get the dumpster trick? Ooh, that was a good one.
Tess.
Alright, capital. How'd you go? I think I took damage here. So when you do this strategy, that prevents them from running into the room and you're not alerted for some reason. This guy was blocking the stairs. Alright, it didn't cost me time. I got punched by him. It didn't cost me time. Dude, that's just more bad RNG. He was like right in the doorway, but he almost blocked the door.
Go through that hall.
Then I think this was perfect.
Stay down. I don't know how many more there are. Bunch of our guys.
Those punches are to prevent being alerted, crossing invisible lines. Good. I didn't get alerted. Yeah, that was
Get out of here.
normal. Alright, upside down trap. I got dropped pistol ammo. What time did I enter? Stream I did. It took some extra time on that shot because I missed it the last 431 isn't great, so I entered a couple seconds late. Let's see how I did here. It doesn't matter how fast or slow you kill that one. Missing a shot doesn't waste time there. Yeah. The second and third runners will always spawn in at the same time. Alright, I got the bad RNG there. Nice recovery, though.
All right.
Thanks.
How'd I do here?
Ellie, they're getting close. Hurry.
You can't headshot that one. You'll leave with less ammo. Oh, missed a shot. Alright, so I entered the door a couple seconds late, got bad RNG, and missed a shot. That was not good, the ending there. That was a couple days. That was not good.
Phil, they're coming to the door.
We'll see how much I'm getting back. +6. It's probably like it normally is. Not good. This was good. I almost got a gold. Yeah.
So, why don't you fix one of these cars?
Lock and load.
And I'm gonna have to do the risky strat after the doggy door. So this area is kind of strange in that there's 6 infected, 4 runners, and 2 clickers. But it's actually faster to let one live, and then you brick throw and swing at the last one. You also need to use 1 or 2 pipe hits. That's not absolutely necessary, but it helps the next area. But yeah, this one just happened to be everyone gathered around the nail bomb, so.
Why don't you fix one of these cars?
You take it. And I'm gonna have to do the risky strat after the doggy door. You just need to make sure you have 1 or 2 hits in your pipe. What is it? Yeah, 1, 2, or 3 pipe hits when you enter the school area. So we can drop it and get more ammo back.
All right.
So this was a new strat I had worked on a little bit.
You neglect the simple shit, and now you're paying for it. You know what that means? Taking all the supplies from the warehouse and
Okay,
plug into the yeast
now he's
beds.
talking.
You can push Ellie through the gate like that.
Take
Bill.
Joel
I got it.
this way.
And then the dialogue
Go.
nice starts up right away. Sort of a new strategy. You can push her through and the dialogue started up right away.
Normal people that scare me. You of all people should understand.
I only go for it if it looks like I can get it.
Nothing.
And sometimes she doesn't want to be pushed. I think
Still
not a gold. I didn't get a gold because all 6 infected died from the nail bomb. But that was cool. No, the infected will always spawn. Diet and exercise. You can despawn them, but as for quick swings at the end, spawn prevention, no. All right, let's see how Graveyard went. It went well, I know that, but what exactly happened? That's cool. This is bad. Had to swing at that one. Had to. What the? Yeah, this was a weird graveyard. Wow. Ellie just got rid of Bill's plus sign way back there. Yeah, that was a weird occurrence. So first of all, this clicker is either supposed to be walking this way or walking this way. Him being here then walking back here is very rare, but not good because you have no lane to run past him. None. The only thing you can do is that, and then try and do what the strategy normally is on the bottom level. But yeah, that's not good. This is bad. Thankfully, the other clicker behind me this way didn't pursue me. Otherwise, I'd have to take out 2, or he just blocks Bill on these stairs. So it's weird. But yeah, you saw it right there. That's Bill's. And then you hear Ellie. You ugly fuck. And she gets rid of the plus sign. So Bill got a plus sign and Ellie got rid of it. That doesn't usually happen in the first part of Graveyard. That happens in the doggy door part and even outside the high school, but that doesn't happen here. So that's just weird. What the? And then everything behaved normally right here. One clicker. Wow. Ellie. And because Bill got plus signed here, he's not going to get plus signed in the next area, so I knew I was good. Plus sign way back there. That's so weird. That means he's not going to get a plus sign 204 on the dialogue is good. That was so weird. I do my normal strat here. Clutch there. Doing that strat is... Wait, she used another one? This was one of the best strategies I ever found. If you brick distract like I did, and then sprint forward, pipe swing at this one, and then go through the house, the two runners and a clicker that are supposed to spawn here, they used another one? They don't. That's the whole point of that strategy. And you heard Ellie bricked a runner that was on Bill. I'm surprised, in this run, I was surprised she did that because Bill getting a plus sign is very similar to Ellie using a brick or bottle. There's a cooldown once it happens once. You know? If Bill gets a plus sign, he's not going to get a plus sign for a while. If Ellie uses a brick or bottle, she's not going to do that for a little while again, you know? So it was but again, there's a cooldown, so I'm very surprised that she did that at all. I knew Bill wasn't going to get a plus sign here, but I was very surprised she used a brick here. Wait, she used another one? See? You could hear it. I'm confused. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to go to the next part.
It's tied on the other side.
I used 3 hits on the one clicker, right? That was so weird. Yeah, what I was going to do, because I didn't use any pipe hits in the nail bomb right before Graveyard part. So I was going to use 2 swings on the last clicker in the first part, and then I was going to do the risky swings after the doggy door here to make sure I had 3 hits entering the school. But because that one clicker was in my way, I did 3 swings on the last one. Throwing everything at everyone. I had enough. Rest was normal. 2 seconds off the gold. That's great there. How'd we do here? Alright. So I should be good. That's just the strat we use. You know, it's funny. Look at this runner right here. Notice right there how it wasn't doing an attack. You see this runner? It's running in. And then notice how it's not going for a grab. It's not throwing a punch. This runner wanted to push me against this table. So I should be good. See that? Look. See how it just stood there and took the pipe hit? It wanted to push me against that table, which is why I approach from the right. They can't push you right. They can push you left, though. And, yeah. Got a bit lucky there. Ellie did it again, by the way. Look. Bill plus sign, and then listen to Ellie. Over here! And then boom. She came in clutch this run. She got rid of 2 plus signs and another grab. Crazy. The other thing that was weird here is there's not supposed to be a runner right here. If I got pushed or grabbed, this area, I don't think I would have done it. Thankfully, he went for a punch. So I got lucky and unlucky at the same time. Unlucky that this runner's here. And lucky that he only threw a punch at me like that. Yeah, that right there is just a thing I do. When I get in the corner here, if there's 3 infected here, I use 2 shotgun shells, and then I punch the last one. If there's 2 here, I shotgun 1, then punch the other one. So there's 1, 2. It's just something I do. And then I'll grab 1 and reload it. Ooh. Yeah, that was good. That was actually a good graveyard.
Well, that was easier than I thought it'd be. They must be holed up
I didn't get a
somewhere
chance to use the brick. I would have used it right here, but thankfully this runner, you can tell by the blood on their shirt, had already been damaged pretty badly. Ooh. So there was that. Now, I could have used the brick on this one, but I don't think I would have had an angle on a punch because of this concrete right here. So I just decided to go faster and use a shotgun shell. I also didn't have any momentum. I like to shotgun the last one. Unless I have a clear angle to do a brick shove, I like to shotgun the last one. It can get you to the ladder faster. That was actually a good graveyard.
Well, that was easier than I thought
You are right, in Remake she does not throw bricks and bottles nearly as frequently, which is frustrating. Minus the chaotic nature of it. Yeah, that was good. And I left with 5, I think. God, I wish it was like that all the time. Yeah, 5. 5's good. That's a perfect beginning. I think this last runner was weird. Oh, yeah. Look at this runner. The moment it starts moving again, I'm going to put it in slow motion. Look at him moving. Oof. That's weird. So I lost time lining up the shot there. Left, right, bleh. Did you see that one runner in the doorway? Yep. This went well. I did this strat perfectly. Yeah, something just clicked with this strat, and I no longer dread it. Perfect.
What was up?
I can pick that one
Been
up.
infected for a long time. We call them bloaters.
Floater.
If you go from 3 to 2, you can get a drop. It's almost consistent now. I got lucky here. What is usually the case with a record, I got very lucky here. So there's 3 runners here. You can only collect a shotgun shell from one of them because the 2 that we kill up here, if they drop shotgun, it drops right there and we can't collect it. It's almost consistent now. But the game was looking out for me. This one dropped ammo. That's the luckiest thing you can get there.
Fucking hate those things.
Drops galore. Yeah.
All right, got him. Let's go.
I got 2 drops from the runners. That's rare. Two that you can pick up, I should say. It's good school, but I lost time to that one runner in the doorway. I wish the drops were like that every time. Amen. Okay, modded weapon. I actually looked this over. I know. The third wave, the second and third waves were a little weird.
Now hit it! Hit it!
Good job.
Shooting that clicker the moment it spawns in prevents the 2 runners from spawning in, because it goes clicker, then runners. It messes up the game. Lack of ammo sometimes. It messes up the game knowing it has to do that. Using it here and in sewers.
Guys, around that house, to your right.
Good lord.
Time, back to pushing.
Yeah. So all the runners pathfinding got messed up here. This runner right here is supposed to run this way and then make a left turn. That's how we know to time the truck push. But this runner, like, stopped right there. His pathfinding got messed up a little, so, or her. And, yeah, made this kind of difficult. But look at this runner right here. It did what the runner in the school did. It, like, tried to run forward, but it got messed up. Good lord. See that? It ran into the it ran into the hydrant. So look, it's running forward. Then it's running right. Then it's running left. It would have ran straight at me if the hydrant wasn't there. That one fire hydrant just, like, broke that runner. Yep, cost me time, too. 1, 2. I don't know what this runner was doing. Oh, speaking of which. Man, I could have saved even more time. Look, I kill the runner, I kill the clicker. This runner's supposed to be here running towards me, and it went this way. Why? I don't know. Look at it go all the way over there. I don't know why it did that. Oh, speaking of which. Then we always use the modded weapon on the last one. Thankfully, Bill was right there to start pushing the truck. Otherwise, that would have lost even more time. And the shotgun shell that one dropped was also right where I started pushing the truck. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but my god, the pathfinding. Okay, here I actually did mess up. In Billstown, you're either dropped pistol or rifle. I was dropped pistol, which is what I prefer, but I think I missed 2 shots here, which is really bad. I said I was going to practice this area, and I didn't. Espin, thank you for 80-month resub. Thank you. So what happened here? Oh! Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's bad. I'm supposed to leave this area with 13 revolver bullets and 1 pistol bullet. Instead, I left with 0 pistol bullets and 12 revolver bullets. So that was bad. But it all started with this. Watch this. Look at this. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Not a headshot. The way he reacts, I don't know where the game thinks it... I don't know what that I want to point this out. I don't know what that reaction is to that bullet. He's like, ugh. That's a reaction like you got punched. But it's from a bullet. I don't understand it. Like, look at the reaction. What is that? Where did the bullet actually hit him so that he does that? So yeah, I missed that one, and then I just body shot him for a kill, and then I end up missing that headshot. What I should have done is use a rifle there, and then pistol this one, because this one's stationary and closer. So I should have, yes, I don't know. Like, it wasn't even the missed bullet that was bad. It was more, like, missing that headshot on the second one that was bad. So there's that. So then I just body shot him. I should have used a rifle on him. And then a pistol on him. I should have flip-flopped those. So that was no bueno. Good lord, those headshot registrations. Yeah. And you need to leave here with 2 rifle bullets. Make it. Boom. 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 Yeah. Oh, he's doing it again. So I didn't lose any time with that, because this area is on a timer. Here. As long as you... The way this area works is... I don't really know, like, how long... I think it's 37 seconds until the fight begins, but... I think... No, it's not that. I just know when I split normally after truck push, a minute 37 is when the enemies over the bus spawn in. Okay? It's a minute 37. So a certain amount of time needs to pass, and you need to kill 3 of these 4 enemies. for the enemies over the bus to spawn. Those headshot registers. So this is what I'm like looking at. A minute 37 on the dot is when they should spawn in. So here, I'll inch my way forward and we'll see. When did he spawn in? Okay, 136.8. So almost 137 on the dot is when they spawn in. Now, if I had only killed 2 of those enemies by this point, they wouldn't spawn in. The moment I killed the 3rd one, he would spawn in. So, what I'm getting at, despite the mistake, it only cost me ammo. You can't do it any faster than that. It's not possible. All right, we keep going. Blah blah blah. Do this. I'm gonna revolver this guy. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I didn't notice that. I only had, good lord, 2 rifle bullets. So I was supposed to use 3 revolver here. But I accidentally used a rifle and 2 revolver. But those headshot registrations. Which I might want to play around with, because it's easier to use rifle ammo there. Oh, he's doing it again. I don't know. So yeah, I forgot about that, but thankfully it's here, but like I'm gonna revolver this guy. So normally I go rifle here, but I used revolver instead. And it ended up playing out the same. This guy dropped ammo instead. I might want to look into that to see if that's consistent. It's interesting how he still dropped one.
Looks pretty far.
We'll get there.
Well,
Is there anything a checkpoint I can do?
Well, this is what most zones look.
honestly, like, somebody remind me to practice that. Leaving the area with 1 rifle bullet instead of 2. Somebody remind me. Because I got a strat idea in mind. Pecos, thank you for a 57-month resub. I'd be able to drop off the bus in a more direct line and not rely on that weird random drop in the doorway. I'd have to practice it, though. That could be something, though.
This place has been abandoned for a while.
Bookstore, I'm pretty sure went
Anyway,
normally.
what's ARS? What currency is that?
Got confused by the currency. See, I'd never made that mistake with the ammo before. And I got a drop. I still got 2 rifle bullets dropped, but it was in a different location, which was more convenient for me. Same amount of ammo gets used. Yeah, I should have put 2 and 2 together. The... Yeah. I know currency he's using and where. So plus 3.5. Why plus 3.5? Well, I went off the bus slower because the ammo drop kind of messed me up a little. And that's about it. My gold's really good for some reason. I don't know exactly what I did. Maybe $4 or $5 out of that. And then Matthew could be thoughtful. Thank you. Hotel. Top floor. This is the bread and butter spot.
All right. Search these rooms.
Got both of them back. Very nice. Good shit. Alright, hotel basement. Vame. Thank you very much. I had the kind words. I had 3 shotgun shells, so I wasn't gonna get any dropped in Pittsburgh. I believe there was one in my way. Yeah. Nothing you can do about that. I waited long enough. The max for 100 bits. I waited long enough. Because I do the thing so that wasn't great. And
Any day that isn't.
not only is it slower to have to bottle a stalker out of your way, but you have to
Friday,
pick up
Saturday.
a bottle right here to use on the next guy, and Joel's momentum slows down a little bit more. Or Sunday. Like that. So it's a double time loss having to use a bottle on a stalker. Keep it restricted to members. That was a perfectly clean kitchen area, though. So there's that. All right, financial. That's that. Which I think went well. Don't split. I like not splitting here. Look at my face. I thought I threw the nail bomb too far. I don't know. Because I want to throw it like right... Nope. I want to throw it like right there. But I end up throwing it like right over there. I thought it was going to roll too far. Thankfully, it still killed everyone. Alright, I don't think they gathered the way they were supposed to. No, they didn't. Alright, so right there I had to use an extra revolver bullet. What's supposed to happen is they gather into a ball, and this Molotov guy runs forward and then runs backwards. But he kept running this way. It killed 3, which is fine. I would bank 3 every time if I could. But, yeah, it killed 3. But I had to kill that one with my own revolver bullet. When it goes well, all 4 of them die and I save ammo. But I had to do that. Thankfully, everything else still played out the same. Damn it. Okay, so right there I was tempted. Normally, shotgun guy with the armor runs in first and Molotov guy follows behind. But in this case, Molotov guy showed up first and shotgun guy came behind. When he takes cover behind this gate, he's lighting a Molotov in his hand. So if you shoot him, he'll combust. And because this guy has armor, he's more flammable, which is just a weird thing in this game. And it'll take him with him. So I briefly thought, let me shoot him. But then I'm like, no, if I miss or it doesn't kill him, I'm going to die. So you can even see my decision making right there. I was like, oh, let me go for him. Ah, no, let me take the safer route. Get him, and then get him. See how he lit up? He had a Molotov in his hand. I couldn't get the. I couldn't get the. If you climb this table towards looking at Ellie, right when you lose control of him, he'll skip the wiping his sweat animation, like he does here. You skip.
That was still okay.
That.
All right, come on down.
Saves like 2 seconds. So that was a little bit of a slow fight, just a little bit. And I didn't get this skip. So financial,
I do.
that was just okay. Yeah, just okay. It's an advance. Thank you. What about this next part?
Well, at least they finally killed that couple. I was sure they made it out of the city.
A lot of mats in chat. Got my sprint there. So if you bring this, sprint into this area right here, it messes it up. Sometimes when you drop out of that room, yeah, Ellie teleports next to you and the enemies despawn, so you jog. If you're jogging, you can go, but if you bring an alert into this area, you have to restart encounter if you want it to work. I think memberships would be more valuable if they did have ad-free viewing. I agree. This is some like weird paradox. But alas, they don't.
That was too damn close.
Yeah, that was good.
Let's go through the alley.
Oh, I'm also doing a new thing with part picking up. Like parts picking up. I'm gonna go back here to show it. Confused. I'm not. That was so when I'm going for the arrows, 3 hits on the 1 clicker. Right? I get the 3 arrows here, and then while I'm here, I'm also getting what I think is like 13 parts or something. That was so weird. And then I end up skipping these 5 right here because his sprint slows down by quite a bit. And then what I end up doing is... Oh, what is it? Let me think for a second. Yeah, when I'm at Henry's... Well, in Financial District... I'm here. One thing YouTube needs to implement. And instead of just waiting right here, going forward, there's randomly just 5 parts right here. Memberships can offer ad-free viewing on the channel. I pick them up without losing time, because otherwise, past a certain you can only go as fast as Ellie's climb there. So I kind of changed up how I pick up parts here. And mainly, like, I don't just upgrade the right holster in the dam, I'm also upgrading revolver fire rate, which I've come to like really appreciate over the years. You can save yourself in science lab and even in winter. So, yeah. So slightly different picking up of things, of parts. All right, this part. Hold on. So much support. That's strong. I think I took damage here. There was a new strategy that Durham found of going this way. But I got shot twice. So I don't know if I'll do that again, or I need to do it better. Normally, I just run over here and then book it this way. If you run in a straight line, you're gonna get shot. So you need to like zigzag, serpentine. Serpentine Babu. But it didn't quite work. And that didn't look good. Could have ended up killing me. Durham. Oh well. Rest was good for chat. That was a pretty good financial. I end up splitting in different places, so this was a gold because...
Follow me. My thumbnail maker is named...
I didn't have a real one prior. Oh yeah, and this is where I pick up the other parts.
Don't worry.
So if I get the parts on the table in Financial District, I don't have to pick up the remaining ones because that's 25. But if I don't pick it up, I get the 5 parts after the arrowing, and I pick up the parts here next to the training manual. That will guarantee I have enough for right holster and revolver fire rate. Again, if I pick up the 25 parts in Financial District, if I have time to, I don't pick up the next 2 ones, the 5 and then these. But I wasn't able to get them on the table, so I do that.
There's some bad stuff going on.
I believe the railing hopping was good in this run. Okay, I'm doing a new strategy. Oh shit.
This is just you and your dog.
Oh, perfect rail hopping, finally. Yeah. That right there is the fastest you can get down those stairs. There's nothing faster.
I can appreciate that.
Okay, so I've been practicing this a lot, and Henry's went perfectly. This was the first time I had done this strategy in a run. I still need to do the Molotov strat right. Still needs... So yeah, the Molotov strategy is its own thing. What you do on the top level is its own thing as well. And I have been working with a new strategy to where I don't use any ammo and it's equally as fast to follow. But that has nothing to do with the upstairs. You need the alcohol, it's just part of the crafting ingredients. Molotov gets you alerted and kills 2 and weakens the last enemy. You're both climbing up, you're not blocking each other. Right, here we go. Watch this. And then this was the new strat, worked perfectly. Swing, swing, sprint, swing. And then you lose sprint right there, so do one last sprint swing, and then Henry's right there. He's sprinting. Yes, that was it.
Through this.
Sometimes he doesn't sprint. That was perfect.
Sure he's safe. Being so close
It's still crazy to me. I ended up doing that faster than I've ever done it before, and I didn't use a single bullet. I'm so happy with that strategy.
Hey, man.
And where'd you get that?
I killed one of them.
It was perfect. And then Molotov, smoke bomb, bow, revolver, weapon sway. That's sort of new.
All right.
And then there's 2 more things to do here. You need to push Henry towards the door, and then you need to swing past him into the cutscene, which I did.
Here we are.
I had been struggling with these 2 tricks. So that's faster than getting him to walk forward and I finally got my gold there. Finally. That was perfect. That was a perfect split. It's like 2 seconds slower if he jogs. That was a perfect split. Right here on the stairs, Henry slows down on the stairs, so you need to, like, do that to prevent the slowdown. And then this was perfect. We saved the modded weapon for sewers. That's new as well. Searchlight went perfectly. I just didn't have enough ammo for the propane tank. That arrow broke, but it didn't matter. I had been perfect with arrows before this, so that didn't matter. Get the arrow in the string. Boom. I do it in that order because, I don't know if you knew this, these railings all have a hitbox. So when you're shooting at enemies here, you have to aim in between them. So that's why I don't use an arrow there. When an enemy's over here, you use a revolver bullet. When an enemy's up there, use an arrow. To save a revolver bullet. Because it's okay to leave this entire area with 0 arrows. So I had an extra.
Wait.
Now, normally right here, I would use either a revolver, a pistol, or a rifle bullet for the propane tank. But I only got 1 drop in financial, so that means I can't use a rifle bullet the rest of the way. I didn't have any pistol, and I only had 1 revolver, so I was at the bare minimum of things I need/have. I can't use an arrow. It takes too long to pull the string back, so I had to intentionally take a 3-second time loss just because of my ammo situation. But that wasn't because of a lack of drops. Financial a little bit, but that was because of my fuck-up at the beginning of Pittsburgh. I wasted all my pistol ammo. If I had nailed every headshot, If I had nailed every headshot, I would have had a pistol bullet for the bridge. So, my fault. Not really the game's fault. This one was good.
Sounds like they found him.
I love that strat. It's fun to do as well. So what you want to do is, when you aim, you have to just aim and throw. You can't take time to adjust the camera. So what I do is, I aim the camera lower than I normally do, and I'll maybe adjust Joel's positioning. I find this throw is easier when the camera's pointed lower and you can adjust Joel, not the camera. You do not have time to adjust the camera once you start aiming. So I point the camera low, and then I make sure Joel's in the right spot, so I just aim and throw. And that's 4 dead. That was a very good split.
Yeah, I don't really have the ammo.
It was perfect. I just couldn't shoot the tank. And the reason we shoot the tank is to avoid this little in-game cinematic right here.
Which, if you've ever wondered why I do that, it's to skip this.
Yeah. Saves 3 seconds. Alright, sewers was good. My only time loss actually was this. I dropped the pallet in the water. Okay. I grabbed it from the wrong side, but that just made it so I couldn't see. Oh, God. Where? Forward. That's why I don't like to grab it from there. Yeah. I went in the water, and my momentum took me too far. So I grabbed it from the wrong side, and then I couldn't see where I was going. Joel's body was against the wall, and I couldn't see it. So I lost like 3 seconds right there. Stupid. Stupid time loss. So right here, crafting a modded weapon is new. Nerves are definitely getting to me. Yeah, I started getting nervous at around this point right here. Because, again, my best possible time was still in really good shape. One big mistake and it was all over, but nah, my best possible time was in good shape there. Alright, and the strat. I had 3 shells, leaving Billstown, so I was good. That one might have dropped ammo, but it's a lot faster to just ignore them. 1, 2. 2 revolver bullets got dropped. I held down triangle to pick up both of them. Yeah, that was the new strat. Shotgun him, shotgun him, shotgun him, swing the modded weapon at him. That's faster and more efficient than using 3 swings. That's the thing I've been trying to mention. The new Henry strategy using 5 pipe hits in the top part. You can't do that strategy if you don't use a modded weapon here, because you need a pipe for this next one, and you can't afford 3 swings on the clicker here. By the time Searchlight's over, we've already used 6. So you can't use 3 here. Flynn, I don't know. I don't know. It was annoying, honestly.
Seeing how there was a clicker, they've been going for a while.
That's the new strat. And then this part went perfectly. Remember, like, less than a week ago, I lost a record pace run here. Because I picked up a bullet on this guy. And he dropped a bullet. I was tempted, but I remembered what happened.
Troll-ass game.
It wasn't worth it. Troll-ass game is right. Yeah. The rest went well.
Ellie's running.
I think I might have slowed down Ellie right here.
For that one encounter right there.
So I want the pipe there, but Ellie was running a little slow there.
Slow.
Yeah. That's the RNG you want right there. You want this clicker to drop down here, then this one drops down here, and as long as you swing at them and get them to flail their arms like that, before Joel says, they freeze. So you only have to deal with 3 runners instead of 3 runners and 2 clickers. So then you go back and forth, back and forth. Now right here, the arrow we have is free because the strategy here is you want to try your best to leave here with 1 shorty shell so you can use it in the... No, nothing in this game works in Remake. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The only thing... I thought of this the other day. The only thing that works in Remake that is like the original is the very first David stab. Which isn't even the same anymore. So, never mind. For the old strat. Anyway. We use the shorty here. Because, you know, it's a one-hit kill under close encounter spot, you know, but what is it? You want to try your best to leave with 1 shorty shell, because when you're entering the sniper house in the next area, you leap through the last window, you use a rifle, and then a shorty. That can prevent you from having to use a rifle and then a revolver, because the revolver's a lot more valuable later on. Science lab, you know? So you want to try your best to not use up both shorty shells here. And the combination of not having to deal with the clickers and having an arrow meant that was doable. It was going to happen. So I get the runners here, waste the arrow, and then I tried to pick up the arrow. It didn't work. So I just... used up my remaining swings on that one. Got my arrow back, swapped to rifle, and then shorty. And then we were good. I realized, thankfully I got the arrow back, but I realized in that moment in time right there, I didn't have to use the arrow. I could have shortied 1, Henry takes another, I swing at this one, and then I swing at that one. It's okay if the pipe breaks, it doesn't matter. But, yeah, that's something I didn't really realize in time right there. Thankfully, I got the arrow back. But I very well could have shortied him, swung at him, and then swung at him. But didn't really think of that in that moment in time. Right. This part went perfectly smooth. So again, you do 2 different things based on what you have here. If you have rifle, revolver, you go shoot, shoot. If you have rifle shorty, you go shoot, run forward while swapping, and then shoot him up close, because Shorty doesn't have any range to it. Now this strat's interesting right here. So when you leap over this thing, you're looking at the area. If there's nobody here, you can run up this way and go this way. But it's hard to see here. There's a guy right here. If that happens and you go this way, you're grabbed the moment you leave the window. So I had to go a different way. You could tell by my face. I had to, see, he's right there. If you go that way, he climbs up into the building, and you don't get grabbed here. Let me see if you can see him from here. So that's a backup strat I don't have to use too often. Okay, I definitely saw him on my screen. It's hard to see him here, but yeah, there's a Molotov guy in front of this fence right here, taking cover underneath this little thing of floor over here. So if you just run up this way and that way, you'll get grabbed. But a backup strategy is to run this way, which gets him to climb up, and you're already gone. So, yeah. So, boom. Boom. If you had a revolver, you'd fire those shots back to back, but because you had Rifle Shorty, you have to run up a little bit after the first shot and get him. And then and these guys, thankfully, always drop something.
I had to take a different route into the burnt...
Either Shorty or pistol. I got 3 pistol. That was really nice. Game looking out for me there.
building.
Alright, this part was perfectly done as well. Boom. Boom. If you want to know like how strict the strategies are, or specific, you kill these guys as early as you can. As quickly and as early as you can. This guy right here, because you have to kill 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy, the 6th enemy is going to run this way and take cover here. If there's no interference from Henry, you never have time to shoot him in time. You just never have time. But what you can do here is delay shooting this guy immediately by about 1 second. Like this. 1, boom. So when that enemy spawns in, Henry is going to shoot him before he takes cover. Like that. And then you kill him right away instead of him taking cover and then you having to wait 3 more seconds to get a shot on him. I love that strat so much. And it's literally just waiting 1 second. As long as you killed the other guys cleanly and right away, you just wait 1 second compared to when you would normally fire instantly. And that makes it so Henry is able to shoot him before he takes cover, and then you clip him off right there. I love that strat. Perfect. Worked perfectly there. So you have to wait until they're done firing 4 times. Otherwise, it messes with the spawns. So... Alright, 3 times. Right here, listen. After that last bullet is when you can kill him. Otherwise, the spawns are messed up and they're slower. So then you start killing enemies right away. If you killed them any earlier, this guy wouldn't... How it works is, if you kill one of the enemies before Henry or Ellie fires those scripted bullets, enemies don't spawn in that spot, whichever one you kill. Because there's 3 spots, one over here, and one over here to the right. If you kill one of those enemies before Ellie and Henry are done shooting them, again, like boom, 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 an enemy won't spawn in that spot anymore. You still have to kill 6 total, but they won't spawn in that spot, and it just takes them longer to spawn in those 2 spots. So by waiting to kill this guy until they're done shooting, like that, you go 1, and I'm still waiting for them to show up too. So 1, 2, 3. An enemy spawns right there. So you can just clip them off the moment they show up. It's great. It's faster than just shooting every enemy you see the moment they show up. If only. And then this was normal. What the... Yep, Henry and Ellie are scripted to kill one. Oh, man. And, you want to kill the second to last enemy the moment before. Yep.
We should move.
And then the rest is the same. Uranto found this weird strategy where the moment you see, like, the shadow of this clicker, right there, you point the camera upright. He doesn't even know if you need to keep firing, but there's otherwise nothing to do here. And he thinks that the infected over here show up earlier if you do that. And I actually timed it against my record before this, and it was faster by like a couple seconds. So, as for the reasoning why that's a thing, I have no idea. But it's one of those things that doesn't hurt to try, you know?
No.
And then,
I'm just ready to get...
yeah, I had a good dam right here. Clean fence jump. Immediate cliff jump. That was perfect. Then we get to the dam itself. Ellie pallet was perfect. Yeah, that was fast. Very fast. She gets over, and if you go over here. And there's a new strategy where if you run forward, then go back, then run forward, you can run across 75% of this bridge. So go forward, back, then forward. And he's running when he would otherwise only be walking. So that's maybe, that's 1 second faster than crouch walking across the whole thing. So that was really good.
I will.
Did that new strat perfectly.
Teamwork.
Yeah, I'm not doing the Maria strat on this pace.
All right.
There's a newer Maria strategy where if you stand maybe 2 to 3, if you stand like right here, she'll keep walking towards the door. This strategy right here is about 2 seconds slower, but it's guaranteed she doesn't stop. The worst thing that can happen here is Maria just stops right there and then doesn't move forward for like 8 seconds, which plagued us for years. And then this strat was found where you stand in her way. The moment she stops, you get out of her way and she goes for the door right away. But there's another strategy where you stand like right here and then she just never stops moving. But from my experience, it's like 50-50. So I'm like, I'm not risking it. Stands there for like 8 seconds. All right, the rest is the same.
I'm not taking the chance.
I upgrade right holster and revolver fire rate. Code. Thank you for. Yeah, that was like a minus the Maria thing. That was like a perfect split. That'll be tough to compare against. Damn fight. I think it was good. Oh yeah. No, damn fight wasn't that good. So a few things there. One, the reason we have the camera pointed down is if the camera's off of the enemy that is shooting at you, their aim is worse. So this guy right here. If the camera was on him the entire time, he probably hits that shot. But what ended up happening right here, normally when I aim right there, this guy is always right here. He runs this way, and I try and shoot this guy before he before he ends up blocking my shot. But for some reason, I don't know if I moved slowly, but there was no way for me to get my shot off in time. I aimed, there was no way for me to shoot him, so either he was faster than he normally is, or this guy, I don't know what happened there, honestly. But this guy ended up, like, crouching back down, and then I had to wait for him to pop his head back up, so that lost me, I don't know how much time, but it did lose me time right there. And then getting out of there was fine, but I lost time there for some, it's weird. It was very weird. It's okay. Alright, everything else was going well. So much pistol. And then right here something was wrong too.
You're gonna pay.
Very strange.
Right, that won't be a goal.
Let me show you what that's supposed to look like. Let me show you what that's supposed to look like. This will be worth it, trust me. My full streams channel, which I'm so glad I have. Let's go this one. This one was a good run. Give me a sec. Let me just see that it went well. Oh yeah, no, that went well. Okay. So this is what was supposed to happen. Ammo. Look where the enemies are. See that? The ammo. That was perfect. This guy is already crouched behind the table. Ellie and Maria fired a bullet at this guy. It missed. I go for a headshot on this guy. This guy's already hiding behind the pool table. Easy leg shot with the El Diablo. That's how it's supposed to go. This is what I got. This guy's right here instead of right here. Ellie or Maria shoot this guy right here. I kill this guy normally, but because they shot him, which is a side effect of the enemies not being where they were supposed to, he's not behind the pool table, so I have to wait for him to get into position. So I'm going to say that was like 4 seconds lost total. 2 in the first building and 2 right there. RNG, man, that's what RNG looks like. What was the reason for it? Fuck you. That's why. See,
Right, that won't be a gold because enemies.
Because of what I mentioned, but yeah, that's RNG in Last of Us. There's no reason for it. I didn't do anything wrong. That's just how it is. It's like, all right, ranch. Ranch went well. I took a little while to line up the shots though, because I'm nervous at this point. I know what's at stake.
How many do you see? Too goddamn many. Go around, I'll cover you.
See, those 2 shots right there, I took just a little bit more time to line them up, because I'm nervous, man. Perfect right there. And again, I get good ammo drops, too. There's 2 shorty shells. I only need 1. I don't know. I've always had the record in this category. That's all I know. Alright, we keep going, blah, blah, blah. And then in my record, my 247.55, I messed up this shot. So I knew I could save time here if I did this part perfectly.
Check over there. You got it.
Which I did. Well, not really. I mean, I did, but one thing that threw me off, though. Joel's head is blocking it. This guy is over here. He's supposed to be, like, maybe 2 feet to the right. So him being, like, that's where I normally aim to headshot him, and he's all the way over there. That threw me off, man. But I still nailed my shots, and then everything else went perfectly. But watch what happened right here. If I have no ammo in pistol, I go down, down, down. But because I have ammo there, I go down, then up. And that gives me the guns that I need. But something happened right here. Damn it. Nah. I hit pause, then X. Because sometimes when I pause, it's already hovered over skip movie. I don't know why. That's really only a thing in this area. So I was kind of anticipating it being there, and I just couldn't react in time because it wasn't hovered over that. Yeah. You know what? Maybe I could bring up the other run to show you. Assuming it went well. Thank God I have my full streams channel. I love this. Let me see if that happened. No, it didn't happen there either. Let me find another one. Because I want to show it off. Yep, right there. Okay. So in this run, watch. See, I'm not making this up. Watch this. See that? I didn't hit up or down. It was already hovered over skip movie. So most of the time, as long as the area went well, I anticipate it being there. But for some reason, it wasn't right here. Damn it. So I lost time there. So taking a little too long lining up some shots, and that still fine. Messed up skip cutscene lost me maybe 3 seconds. That was
Sometimes when you
that was a good gold I was comparing against. So yeah. Pecos, thank you for a gifted sub. I appreciate it.
pause there.
Alright, this part went perfectly. Because I have 3 revolver bullets, I wasn't going to get any dropped. There's thresholds you need to be at on grounded to get drops. Pistol is 3 or less, revolver is 2 or less, shotgun's the same. Rifle is definitely the most random when it comes to that, but I think it's... I honestly don't know. Like in Financial District, it's 0, but in Pittsburgh, it's 1. It's so weird. Regardless, I'm at 3, so I knew they weren't going to drop revolver, so they were only going to drop shotgun. But the molly throw had to be good, which it was. That gathers them into a ball. And I gave one last look before I hit triangle, just to make sure they were all dead.
Triangle prompt, just in case.
Yeah. And then there were a little faster to climb over the table, and there's 2 shotgun shells right there.
I've been on a stretch.
About you.
And then the dorm
Like 6.
went well. This area has been a little weird for me, but it went well. I get my smoke bomb ready in case it doesn't go well. You want to crouch triangle. Nobody's near me. You go right for the door. Perfect. Science lab. Something went wrong in science lab. Come on, stay. The bottom level, top level went well.
No matter. We know where to go. Let's get the hell out of here.
But this all went like it was supposed to. If you don't have shotgun, you use pistol. But shotgun's easier because of the wider spread. Smoke bomb down below. I threw it a little far. But I messed this up. Great backup, but no excuse for missing this first shot. So here's what you gotta do. You aim, and then you have to just see what's going on. I want to kill the guys with the guns first. And you can't really tell. Like, because I have the upgraded fire rate, I should just shoot whenever I see one. But I was like, should I kill him or the guy to the left? Which has the gun, which has the axe? So I panicked a little bit, and I missed. So then I knew, all right, use the remaining revolver ammo on the guys with the guns, and then brick him, and then pistol the last one. Or I could have pistoled this one and bricked the last one, but that's a lot to think about. By the time it took me to say that, the area is already finished, you know, so... Yeah, I decided to do that. I decided to leave this axe guy alive and get the guy with the shorty, which was the right decision. And I just think this was faster than doing pistol then brick. So that's just a lot in a short amount of time. But yeah, that's why you need 3 revolver for this area. 1, oh shit, get him, reevaluate. 10 years of experience really helps with improvisation like this. I don't think I've ever had to do a strat like that before. And then I do that to avoid the black screen glitch, which, if I'm cutting it close with the record, I wouldn't normally do. But I still knew I had a cushion. I knew I could still pull it off despite the subpar performance in Science Lab. Whatever. Winter.
I did the pause there to guarantee.
Yeah, like I mentioned.
There you are.
Winter. That felt really comfortable to do. I remember that.
Steady. Oh, man.
Alright. then the fight.
Every shot.
Done this before.
You always want to back up because you get a loading screen there, and you need to be here before David starts moving, otherwise he's not in the right spot. Arrow broke.
You weren't kidding.
David was slow to get to the thing that he pushes here.
First arrow, bro.
He was slow to give me ammo and to like run towards where he needs to start pushing the thing, so that was slow.
Help me with this thing.
Not the killing of the enemies, just what David does afterwards. He was very slow. That was perfect. And then this was perfect. I just got bad RNG on the rifle drop. Everything else was perfect. Little nervous, but keeping it together. 1, 2, 3. Go right there to push David away from the window. And then 1, 2, 3. Arrow this one. She is supposed to drop 1 rifle bullet, but she didn't. So I give myself a chance to pick one up. I realize right there's nothing there. I swap to my arrow. And that's the fastest you can do the backup.
Alright.
Which still wasn't that slow. So that was as fast as I could have gone without getting a rifle drop. Rifle drop, you reload it, kill 1, arrow the one the moment it gets to the window. But yeah, that was still good. That was still good. But some bad RNG. That did legitimately cost me maybe a second or 2. And then I've been getting a thing here where I waste 2 rifle bullets here, 1 on the clicker and 1 I just shoot the air. And then I don't get a drop of 2 upstairs, which I'm supposed to get. But I had enough arrows that I didn't want to threaten not getting the ammo at all.
You know what?
So I just did that. Everything else was good. Let's get to the fight. Which was good? Yeah, I think so.
It's a dead end. How on earth
Throw.
do we use this building?
Throw. Don't throw the molly too early, or else a flying corpse. There shouldn't be a dropped frame there. Wow, there shouldn't be a dropped frame in a recording. That's odd. The record VOD's allowed to have a hiccup here and there, but it's very rare a recording has a dropped frame in it. Whatever. This fight went well. I got bad RNG again with the rifle drop. Shit. They're not supposed to be up the stairs. It didn't end up affecting anything, but it was scary.
Good.
Yeah, that was still good.
Here come more.
How many of these things are there?
Was lucky to get that one back. And then here's where I started getting screwed on rifle ammo. Killed him. Killed him. Neither of the 3 dropped rifle ammo. That's actually very rare now that I look at it. That clicker in the window screeched before this one showed up, which is actually okay. It makes the decision to use a bottle a lot easier, but that threw me for a loop, because normally this one shows up and then you hear the screech over here, but the roles were flipped, which is very interesting. I killed this one as early as I can. That was good. Kill him, and I'll have plenty of time to get to my spot for the bloater. But yeah, I didn't get a rifle drop anywhere else. None of the first 3 in the second wave dropped any. Which didn't cost me time, just, that cost me time right there. I turn around, David's supposed to be, like, right here. He lost me time there. So I lost a couple seconds in the first wave by not getting rifle dropped. I end up losing, like, 2 seconds in the lodge because I didn't get a rifle dropped here. And David right here. That's too early for him to start walking. And he even had dialogue.
Alright, that one was lacking.
Hey kid, if he's fast to the window, you don't get dialogue there.
Quite a bit.
So yeah, I was 5.4 seconds
pace.
off my gold, and that's not a surprise.
Lodge.
That's not a surprise. Oh well. It's nice to see this area go well. Remember how many hours I've been practicing this area over and over and over? Well, I settled on like something that works for me. And that's kind of like, this area really didn't want to work when, like if you just aim and shoot really quick, the arrow still goes flying. But I think the game wanted you to stop moving for a certain amount of time. So what I ended up settling on, like that first arrow that fired, fire it as early as you can. That's fine. But when it came to the second and third arrow, have the string pulled all the way back. It wasn't the string. I think you would randomly get alerted, and I think that was because you just weren't standing still long enough. That's my theory. There's no way to prove it, but yeah, I encountered a lot of unsuccessful attempts, and I think it came from just firing the second and third arrows too quickly. So if you notice, these arrows that I fired, I took my time. I pulled the string all the way back.
I heard something. Yeah, I heard it too. Be careful.
At both of those, I pulled the string all the way back. You need to slow down once there. You have to.
Where'd they go?
But, yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, shit.
So fall in the water.
What happened there?
Okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay.
See, everything else was good. Okay. There's an enemy.
Okay. Where do I
Like,
go?
the reason for firing... So here's how this works.
Yeah, I heard it too.
I aim the reticle that far left or right, but I have the string pulled all the way back, and the reticle is just over the rooftop. That's the spot I've found most consistent so that it distracts the two enemies that spawn up there. It distracts this guy. There's also an enemy to my left. He's looking this way as well. So if we just sprint forward, we're going to get seen by this guy over here. So that's the reason for this. That arrow gets this guy to the left here. You can't see him, but that gets him to look this way. So when we go forward, he's looking towards the arrow, not at us, thankfully. And it works.
Where'd they go?
And you can either slow down on the stairs or do that leap. You can't just sprint your way here non-stop. You get hurt. But
Here we go.
so the guy that we distracted with that third arrow, when they start moving again, they can walk in different directions. He happened to be walking in my direction. But thankfully, I was already gone. Oh, shit.
So fall in the water.
So it was just
okay,
lucky.
that's okay,
It was just lucky I didn't take damage. Because any damage in original Last of Us, any damage,
Yeah, that can happen. That's the one side, that's the
any
one...
damage she takes here carries over into the next area, which is rough.
That's something that can happen with that.
Right, lodge. I climbed in incorrectly. So if you climb in on the very corner, she climbs quickly. But I think I climbed too far to the right.
She's not hiding somewhere over here.
Yep.
Son of a
I want to
bitch.
get trapped.
So I lost time there. I also forgot to aim the pistol when she landed, so that wasn't good.
She's on this side of the...
Yeah.
And I didn't have rifle ammo, because I didn't get it dropped in coal mine. I didn't need that pistol bullet, so I lost time there as well. It's really hard to use an arrow on that enemy. So I wanted to make sure I didn't miss. But yeah, looking over the footage now, that wasn't a good Rip Callus split. That wasn't good. The first part, that was spotless. That was perfect. But everything having to do with the lodge was bad. Leaping in there, not having enough ammo, not good. And I ended up losing 3.2.
I took extra...
Which again, isn't surprising. This was a good split. Why it wasn't a gold, I don't know. Boom, boom, boom. Sprint forward. Where's this guy? He's behind the crates. If he's not, you have to shoot him. Everything's good. Time for this part.
I need a gun.
Here's another example of strategies being so advanced that you wouldn't even notice them. If you sprint directly here, there's an alert sound that comes from David. And if you do, and what can happen sometimes when you go to run through the town the next time, they immediately know you're there and start shooting at you and running at you. So to avoid that, we go this way and then this way. That prevents the alert sound from happening. So they'll always not know where you are when you enter the next area.
I need a gun.
There's a lot of strategies in this run, okay? Like right there, if I had just sprinted directly for the door, they'd probably be running at me right there. Let go of sprint, hold it back down, run up the stairs, touching the right side of the building. The right wall. You have to leap over that, otherwise you're alerted.
This place is a damn maze.
So there was no alert here. This area has been so consistent. Uranto really clutched up finding the strat for this part. You're good. This enemy can either be to the left or the right. He's to the right. You stop sprinting there, you start up again there. I got nervous here because the guy to the right was going to spot me early. But I ended up not getting shot at anyway, so it didn't matter. So that was good. Okay. Restart and counter for the David fight.
No, you're not infected. No one that's infected fights this hard.
That was good, but David was a little bit slow to get into position. Maybe a second slower than the fastest I've seen him.
It's gonna be all.
And this new strat is just so good.
No, you keep surprising. There you are.
Boom. Boom. Beautiful. Durham. So fast. And then this part, I lost a little bit of time here doing this. So if you sprint up to the tire, you're alerted. Not because they see you, but they hear you. There's a lot of examples in this game of sprinting past an invisible line. Sprinting for too long and passing an invisible line in the ground, you're alerted. So you need to slow up there, but it's okay because you're waiting for all of the enemies to clear this little, I don't even know what to call it, this little tunnel area. This guy took a little longer than usual to come out of that spot. It's a guy with a melee weapon. Yeah, he froze at the exit for like an extra second. Nothing I can do. I have to wait for him to hop out before I start moving. And that's why. That's scary. And as long as you... It's such a weird strat. As long as you do that and climb in and start moving, there's a guy with a pipe and another guy with a shotgun. They're passive. They're not aggressive. It's so weird. But I love this strat. And then you just have to revolver this guy. But because I was nervous, I took an extra, maybe half a second to line it up, make sure I got it. I took my time there again. Yeah, took my time. The pinata room. I'm glad I put some practice into this. Like, maybe the stream before, I was having a hard time timing this swing. The way to do it consistently for me is hold sprint, hold up left on the left stick. Once he gets moving, then move the right stick to the right.
Oh, Christ.
I think that's a gold. It ended up not being a gold, but for reasons I mentioned. The one guy taking a little too long. And is Joel, the guy, the last enemy that comes out of that little... Yeah, for all the reasons I mentioned. I know I lost a second here. I don't remember why. Because all of this was good. I'm just running. Everything's fine. Oh, I know where I lost a second. On the ladder pickup. Watch this. I wanted to pick up the ladder to the left. But then for some reason, He walks all the way over there and picks it up from the top.
Ellie! Ellie!
So I lost time to that, which is stupid. Everything else was the same. There's nothing special here.
Can't imagine. I'm sorry, Joel.
I know he wasn't able to continue his running right here. You want his forward momentum there. So don't need the arrow. You don't need the arrow, but I still lost a little time here. And then tunnel. Tunnel was good. Fire the bullet. Tunnel was very good. Everyone was where they were supposed to be. Played out exactly the way it was supposed to. I always time my smoke bomb throw so that I'm in the stuff that he throws.
Here, let me put you up there.
It just ends up timing itself really well. I only had to wait there for about a second, which I was more than happy to do. This is interesting. I always like to throw the smoke just as this thing is about to land. Just, the timing works out better that way. I try and climb the car the very moment the smoke bomb goes off. Like right there. If you're too slow, you can actually get stunned by your own smoke bomb, but as long as you start the climb on the car there, you won't get stunned. It's a timing thing that seems to work for me. And I always have an arrow ready to fire. If I notice there's like a runner's pathfinding that's a little busted or something, I'll fire an arrow into the smoke. And,
Here, let me put you up there.
but yeah, once I realize everything looks good from behind me, I turn the camera around and go. That was good. Now, despite how good that was, I still did lose time. And that was coming up here. Everything was fine. Everything was more than fine. Clicker trick, everything's good. I lost time right here, exiting the water. Come on, get up. It's funny, it may not look like it, but I lost a good 2 seconds. What you want to do is swim this way, and then swim this way. You can see this is elevated a little bit higher. I might want to practice this one of these days. Yeah, you basically are able to stand on something and then get out of the water instantly. But for some reason, he resurfaced, and then... Come on, get up. He couldn't step on anything right away. So that actually lost me about 2 seconds. So there's the 1 second slow on the triangle prompt compared to my gold, and 2 seconds right there. So that was a few seconds slow tunnel. Like, I'm not going to complain about the triangle prompt taking 1 second to show up. That, like I said, if I could bank that, if I could bank that every time, I'd be happy. And then normal. Oh, yeah, that's one thing I forgot to do right there. In order to sprint the rest of the way here, you have to, once you make it here, you have to look at the clicker. And I forgot to do that. Really? So, why is she there? Oh shit. I didn't have sprint, so I remembered to look back. That actually lost me a little bit of time right there as well. You gotta look at him. Forgot. It's faster to run around, but Ellie was blocking me, so I did that. So yeah, a little slow there too. Yeah, a little slow. Very hospital. Which went fine, really. I was really nervous, but... You know, I am not all about losing record runs in hospital, okay? You just need to slow up your sprint right there, that's about it. I didn't start sprinting right away after the arrow fired. Again, that was more out of nerves. We came up with a backup strategy that's really good if I do get alerted there. So I felt a little bit safer. And then right here. I ended up, what I've been doing for a long time is I used to hold sprint the entire time. Once you're in the smoke from the fire extinguisher, you are safe. You are safe. Oh, Bibs, I got a record yesterday, so now I'm going over it today. Unpronounceable letters. Thank you for a 56-month resub. So yeah, what I used to do when I shot this fire extinguisher is I would hold sprint the entire time. That way, after I fired, I could just keep my sprint going right away. But I started taking a couple deaths in like practice and full runs that were already dead. So what I do differently now is right when I aim, I let go of sprint and then I hold it back down after I fire. It feels safer and costs almost no time at all. So, let go of sprint, hold it back down. That's what I've been doing, purely for safety reasons, because if you have sprint held down the whole time, enemies love to hit you more often. Once I made it through that, I kind of knew I was okay. But there's still one more bad thing that can happen upstairs, and that is when you throw the smoke bomb, they notice you're there. And if that happens, you get shot at, even when you're in the smoke. Thankfully, that didn't happen. But it's something that I know can happen, and I keep myself aware of. But they still don't know where we are. So if it were to happen right there, he's like, he's in here, or something. They have dialogue, and they're very aggressive. Thankfully, nothing here, so that means you can just go. You can see I start smiling before I even get through the door. I knew I was okay. Yes. Yay. Oh. And I mentioned it there. I don't know why. I don't know. I guess it's a coping mechanism. I was just kind of expecting something to go wrong. Yeah. But that was the run. Then there's everything else. Yeah, then there's everything else. That's pretty much it. Yeah. The one thing I kind of took from that. Sorry, I couldn't see YouTube chat the entire time. The one thing I kind of took from that run was it didn't start off well. I was plus 10 entering hotel. Nothing went wrong, but there were a lot of areas where I lost 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Like, just, again, going over it in my head, there were a lot of areas where I lost 3 or 4 seconds. So a new record is doable, which is still exciting. Achievable, doable. I'm going to continue running it for the next month and a half or so, but that doesn't mean it's easy. But yeah, we gotta clean up our act a little bit more in certain parts. Yeah, that's the one thing that's going through my head even now. So many areas where I lost maybe 2, 3, or 4 seconds. Very few that were perfect. But that'll be for the future. A record's a record, you know? So much can go wrong. That wasn't as bad as I thought. You guys enjoy that little breakdown? I wasn't going to watch the entire thing. We don't need to see the time in between. Alright, I'm going to... Yeah, sub 240-730 is definitely in the cards. I'm not setting a timetable so I need to get it by a certain date, but it would be nice if that happened someday. Thanks, Gunnar. Alright, I'm gonna play an ad break, go to the bathroom. The daily run opened up like 38 minutes ago, so we'll do that. Then I'll play some multiplayer. This time I'll actually play some multiplayer. I think I will. Yeah, I think I will. Alright, I'll be right back. And because I said I would be live on Sundays, we'll do more attempts tomorrow. You know, we'll just keep at it. We'll be live again tomorrow. Gotta charge my phone. Alright. Well, it's a whole thing with original Last of Us. Because of loading screens and loading times in winter, PS5 is faster. But on the latest patch, on both PS4 and 5, all the enemy AI is, like, different, and not in a good way. So, yeah. Oh, I think I have... Oh. There you go. I got Nightbot commands for everything. I will play fact. Let me get to some stuff. The daily run opened up 40 minutes ago. Alright, daily run for February 23rd. God. The Abby run's a blur. 21. What went wrong with that one? I don't remember. Whatever. 21st. Is that the one that had another holdout that I was bad at? I don't know. Dina. I don't dread playing as her. Was able to use a lot of bombs.
Let's see what we got in here.
It's starting with infected. I'm okay with it being the Rat King, but it's starting with infected. Let's just get this out of the way. I have found my enjoyment of No Return is dependent on if the first encounter is infected or humans. Stun an enemy with a brick or bottle. Sure thing, game. No problem. Some gambits are so easy.
Son of a bitch.
Damn it! My God! I dead? Oh, this is infected too. How pathetic. How pathetic. What led to that being so bad? I don't even know. I mistimed one dodge and that did it for me. I got hit once. I know exactly what happened. I mistimed one dodge. I got hit. I tried to swap to a bottle. She took a million years to swap from revolver to bottle. So I end up knifing him. Let me take a step back. There's another runner coming towards me and that's it. That's all it took. Hold on. I'm gonna replay that. I'm gonna replay that because that should have been the easiest one. I don't know why I do this to myself. I was doing just fine. See, look, I was doing just fine. Under control. There's one in front of me, reloading my gun. I think I mistimed this one. Or next one. Here we go. Yep, there was that one. Let me swap to my bottle. Nope, takes too long. I get swarmed. I get hit again because the fucking animations take too long. Look at this. Mistimed. Swap to a bottle. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Oh, swing. I wanted that to be a bottle. Nope, swing again. Took forever to throw. And by that point, I'm fucked. Because then I start getting swarmed. That's all it took. One mistimed dodge is all that took to completely fall apart. Ugh. And just like that, the entire board is ruined. It was all under control. God. I guess I should have crafted a stun bomb before I started. Well, what chance do I have now with 4 revolver? Unbelievable. Let's look at what it has to offer. Yeah. I think we have to go this way just for the convenience of it all. Because there's nothing else here. Oh god. No, I'm going up. Capture. Against rattlers. I'll do that. Alright. The mystery is assault against Seraphites in the shipping yard. Holy yikes. This is a crappy board. There's no excuse for my performance on that one. None whatsoever. But this is crappy. I just can't believe that. I'm already over this board just because of that one. One mistimed dodge caused all of that. I'm gonna say that cost me like 100 points. Let's just go. Oh, Shane, thank you for your Prime sub. Welcome to the Ant Colony. Enjoy our emotes. Thank you so much for your support. Sorry, that was right in the middle of all that. We have time. What? I didn't mean to do that. I thought I... Okay.
Start the hunt.
Well, guess...
Hiding somewhere.
Guess who didn't mean to do that? Kill an enemy from inside the smoke. I love how that didn't count. Now I have to use an entire one right here. The gambits kill an enemy from inside the smoke. That didn't count for some absurd reason. My guess would be because of how the smoke... Probably because the smoke disappeared by the time it vanished.
God damn.
That's my guess. That'd be cool if I got unseen, but I highly doubt I did. Nope. I didn't mean to throw a bottle my first one. I wanted it to be a molly. Oh well, 565 is good for a capture where you weren't spotted. Or were spotted. What's the next one? Hunted in the office. Seraphites. Decreased health. Increased speed. Trap mines. I'll have the big axe. Wait. Idiot. I could have gotten an extra one out of it. I don't think it would have let me craft one. Yeah, whatever. Just in case. I'm gonna try and not use mollies here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay near the drop box. I probably should have used the drop box in the first one. Whatever. I'm not feeling... Again, this board was ruined the moment I royally messed up the... Where am I? Over here. Gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry. That was cool.
Okay.
I'm technically unseen.
It's her! Behind the desk!
What?
That's right.
Wow. She must have spawned over there. That's dumb.
Let him go!
Damn it. That's alright. That was very well done. I would have preferred not getting spotted at all, but that was very well done. 5:30. Nice. There was another brick I could have gotten, but I didn't want to risk. The only way there was a woman there would have been, she spawned where, like, the big X is in the door. That's the only way. That's the only way. That might have happened. I might have been able to get not spotted. I legitimately might have. Alright, what's the next one? I need bombs, but... another capture. And... assault. God. I need bombs. I'm so fucked. I need the bombs for capture. Screw it. Ah, oh, damn it. Ah, oh, shit. This is why I hate myself. I should have looked to see if I could have crafted something before. I'm not going to have enough to be able to do anything. I'll be able to craft... I won't be able to craft. I have to do this with just that amount. Maybe if I find bricks or bottles, but I'm screwed. Stupid idiot. Should have crafted... shouldn't have gotten the pistol, should have crafted 2 more stuff. Maybe 3 more smoke bombs. That would have been enough. Screwed. Screwed. Kill all enemies without taking damage. That's not gonna happen.
Not finding anything. This is bad.
No shit.
Came from that direction!
There's so many.
It's her! There! There!
They know where I am.
Go around!
Yeah.
Cut her off!
Uh-oh.
Here, here!
Taking too long. No! You've got to be kidding me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've got to be kidding me! Oh my god! I hate this game!
Whoa.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen! I was waiting to see if I could have... Usually when it's the last enemy, they speed that animation up. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. That is a microcosm of this entire game. They care more about the animations than they do the fucking actual game itself. Which is why I prefer the original. Fuck that. And then after she took the knife out of the person, I had sprint held down the entire time. The hesitation was because maybe they could have, you know, if they're like, alright, where'd you go? And then they start walking around, that would have counted as a stealth kill. That didn't even count as a stealth kill because he was still in alert when I threw the brick. I was waiting to see if maybe I could have done that. That sucks. It was the last enemy. I don't know why they didn't do the fast. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. I'm completely fucked, by the way. Completely fucked. I didn't think she'd do the slow animation at the end. Did you know that's a thing in the original Last of Us? If you're, like, stealthing an entire area, when it's the last enemy in the area, and the game knows it, you, like, put them in a chokehold and then hit square, they'll do a loud animation. Because the game knows it's the last enemy. I can't believe that. Apparently not in this game. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you knew that, maybe you didn't know that. In original Last of Us, when you're doing an area and the game knows it's the last enemy in the area, if you grab them and then hit square, they do a loud execution, not the slowly choking them out. They do the loud execution because they know that's the last enemy. It's almost a way you can tell. I don't know why I kind of thought that was a thing in this game, too. Well, regardless, I am royally screwed. Because this is assault on people in the shipping yard on the very last one. I don't have a strategy. And it's raining. It's all blocked off. Can I hide in the back? No, there's nowhere to hide. Okay, I have no strategy for this. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
We'll find you.
Yes, you will. This is a horrible spot to be. I don't know what I was thinking. No place to... You got that right.
Yeah, you go that way.
Oh, big guy.
It's the wall.
I don't have a spot. I don't have a spot. That was stupid of me. You gotta stay in the enclosed space, but that... Pfft. I know that. Wow, that board sucks. Well, you can get shot through the fence. I wonder if you can shoot through the fence. That was just... I never should have gone to that spot. I don't know. That was a very unenjoyable experience. All starting with the first hunted by infected. I mean, you take away that one thing that happened in Capture, that was a good performance on 2, 3, and 4, but 1 and 5. There was no way. I don't care where I wasn't making it past that. Fuck that board. Fuck it. Ugh. Well, I got 2 good clips out of that. Regardless. Holy crap. No, hold on. There was something I wanted to practice at the start of Pittsburgh. Remember? Just before we switched to multiplayer. I mean, even if I feel like doing that, I don't know if I feel like doing that. I haven't really felt like playing factions lately. I don't know why.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Then get out, quick.
Come here, shit! Follow me, you chicken shit! Go!
So you...
Motherfucker! What's wrong with these guys?
Catch your breath.
I want to leave here with 2 rifle bullets and then play around with some stuff after this.
Stay down!
Okay.
Holy shit.
Jeez.
All right, go. See if you can get it propped open with something.
There's some pretty gnarly stuff in here.
Ellie!
Right.
Yeah, that's where I normally go, but
Okay, go.
I wanted to maybe take advantage of the more wide open area. I didn't have a plan there. That's the thing.
All right, I got it.
I just didn't have a plan.
Look. No.
No what? I've been on both sides. All right. Here's the bridge. That's our way out of here.
Hey, Ellie, slow down. Wait for me.
What? Right here.
How about you let me go first and keep your voice
Anyway, it's not that I need to practice here. I want to play around with ammo drops.
down?
Okay.
Gotta get down.
Good. When did you learn to shoot?
Oh man,
Alright, well there they didn't.
that bridge looks pretty far.
There they didn't drop anything. What if I use rifle there? And then revolver brick? I want to see if the one up top will drop ammo. Instead of the other one.
All right. Here's the bridge. That's our way out of here.
Hey, Ellie, slow down. Wait for me.
What? Right here.
How about you let me go first and keep your voice down?
Okay.
What if I keep everything the same?
Oh no. Gotta get down.
Oh, good. When did you learn to shoot?
Nah, forget it. I think I just got lucky. Alright, forget it. That being said, I should make that one of the warm-up spots. Let me just go there again. Henry's is easy now, so I don't need to practice that. So you're gonna go right there. And then I'll make file 9 the school again.
Okay. Okay.
Then get out, quick. Shit!
Go me, you chicken shit!
So you.
Motherfucker!
There's that. That's the checkpoint. Want to make my old file again. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't know if I feel like playing factions. I haven't had the desire to play lately. I don't know why. I went live, I did the recap, I did the the best I could with that fucked up daily run. I think I'm gonna head off after I make the file here. I'm just not feeling it. I don't know why I haven't been feeling like playing factions lately, I just haven't. Which is unlike me when I'm doing speedruns of the original. Just haven't felt like it. I kinda just wanna chill. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel like it. I think with the rifle, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I have no desire to. I'm sorry. Go watch my record. Go watch my record. You know what? I'll make it easy on you. There. There. Yeah. I think I'll upload the going over my record thing. I don't normally do that, but yeah. I think I will do that. Anyway, I'm off. Thank you guys for... Today was never going to be anything big anyway. I just wanted to go live with a little something. Better than not going live at all, right? Thank you guys for 3 follows, 6 subs, and yeah. And I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll do an attempt, again, at Grounded. I don't expect it to go well, but... yeah, we'll just do an attempt, compare against the new times, see how we do, see how we feel, see what needs to be worked on, all that fun stuff. But yeah. That's gonna be it for me. Fucking daily run. It's just so bad. Whatever. Alright. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you. Bye.